Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here and sharing your practice with me. Today we are going to do a slow and gentle flow, just a few stretches and movements to wake our bodies up. Maybe it's the morning for you, or get our bodies moving if we've been sitting for a long time or throughout the day. I can't tell you how many times I hear from people that they can't do yoga because they're not flexible enough, or they don't have a yoga body, or for any number of reasons. But I'm here to remind you that everybody can do yoga and the practice is yours. I am here as a guide to give you cues, to give you suggestions, to help center yourself and get into your body a little bit. But really, the exploration is up to you. And so every time we meet to practice together, I invite you to check in with yourself, do what you can, do what resonates with you, and leave the rest. You should never feel any pain, but if you can decide for yourself what feels comfortable in your body, and then maybe you can even decide how to challenge yourself that day. The choice is up to you. You know your body best. I am here as your guide. So again, thank you for sharing this practice with me. Let's go ahead and get started and move just a little bit. So come to a comfortable seat, whatever that means in your body. So you can sit on the floor like I am. You can sit on a chair, or you can sit on your bed or wherever you feel comfortable. But just find what feels good in your body. And go ahead and ground down into your sit bones. So really feel where your sit bones are pressing into your seat here. And really make yourself comfortable and take up a lot of space. Feel where your feet are hitting either the floor or your mat. And go ahead and place your hands on your lap, just gently there. If it feels good to you, you can go ahead and close down your eyes, or you can turn your gaze towards the ground and just take a few moments to check in with yourself. Just notice, how are you feeling right now? How are you feeling mentally? How are you feeling physically? How are you feeling emotionally? Just check in. I invite you to just notice. So what I mean by that is just notice, I'm feeling a little tired today, or I'm feeling very happy and joyful. But don't label it anything. Don't label it good or bad or anything in between. Just notice it. Our practice often comes back to trying not to judge ourselves, but rather noticing and meeting ourselves where we are. Go ahead and bring your attention and your awareness to your breath. Notice how it feels as it enters your body. Notice where the inhale lands in your body. Does it stop in your chest? Does it go to your rib cage? Does it enter your low belly? Just notice where it stops, and then when you exhale, let all of the air out. And we'll begin to trace the breath inward and outward, doing our best not to force it. We're just letting it be natural and just noticing it where it is right now. Go ahead and relax your face muscles, relax your shoulders down. On your exhale, let go a little bit. Let your body ground down into the earth wherever you are. And begin to feel yourself settle into your practice. If it's available in your body, go ahead and begin to deepen the breath. So pulling the air deeper into the body, letting it expand the rib cage 360 degrees in all directions. So thinking about our torso as sort of like a balloon expanding in all directions as we inhale. And then exhaling all of the air out, not rushing it, letting it leave at will. Go ahead and take a few moments on your own to just trace the breath inward, thinking about expanding the torso and letting all the air out on your exhales. If you feel a lot of energy in your body, option to take some open mouth exhales and let all the air out. Do what feels good for you. Taking just a few moments here. When you feel ready, you can slowly open your eyes, letting yourself reorient back to your space. And we'll take some neck rolls. So bring the chin down towards the chest. And then roll the right ear to the right shoulder. Bring the chin towards the chest again. And bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Continuing with this pattern, bringing the chin down towards center. Right ear to right shoulder. Bringing the chin back towards center. And left ear towards left shoulder. Go as slow or as fast as you would like. Move with your own natural rhythm. I find it helps me. If I close my eyes here, helps me kind of tune in to what my natural rhythm is rather than moving fast, which tends to be the natural rhythm of our world around us a lot of the times. So just notice here what you need and then meet yourself there. Be mindful that you don't bring the shoulders up as you bring your ear to your shoulder, keeping them down, roll down towards the ground. We're just gently opening our neck here. When you feel ready, the next time your chin comes back towards center, go ahead and bring your head back towards center, and we'll just take the chin down and then lift the head up towards the sky. Just going in the opposite direction, opening the back muscles on the back of our neck. Opening the chin towards the sky, opening the front of the neck. This is good if you hunch over towards your computer or your phone throughout the day. I know I definitely get text neck. And when you're ready, you can come back towards center. We'll take some side body stretches here. So take the left hand outside the left hip. We'll take our right arm out to the side, palm up towards the sky. And we're just going to rainbow over here, leaning towards the left. Inhale, come back towards center. We'll take it to the other side. We'll exhale as our left arm comes up and over. Inhale, come back towards center. Exhale, right arm rainbows over. Inhale, center. Exhale, left side. And just continuing through this pattern, really reaching your fingertips long towards the side of the room. Just opening up those side muscles on the spine. Getting the blood flowing in our bodies, getting our muscles and all of our ligaments and joints warmed up. It's so good for you to move the spine in all directions, if you can, every day, even just for 5 minutes. Take your last one here and come back towards center. We're going to roll over onto our hands and knees. Move mindfully here, so moving gently, being aware of your body. And go ahead and set up here. So if you would like, you can take a towel or roll your mat underneath your knees if your knees are sensitive here. You can also place yoga blocks or a towel under your hands. Just be gentle here. You can keep your toes tucked if you want a little bit more stability, or you can untuck. You decide it feels good with in your body, and go ahead and experiment throughout too. You don't have to stay with what you choose the first time. So when you're ready, we'll take some cat-cows here. Our hands are directly underneath our shoulders. Our knees are directly underneath our hips, tabletop position. We're going to inhale, we're going to arch our back and our hips and our head up towards the sky. And then we're going to exhale and round the chin towards the chest and round the hips down towards the ground. We're going to inhale and arch the back up towards the sky. Head comes up towards the sky. And exhale, rounding in, pouring forward. Inhaling, opening. Exhaling and closing in. Keep going on your own here. If you're seated in a chair, you can simply keep your hands on your knees and arch your back forward and exhale, rounding your chin towards your chest. So several options here. You choose what feels best in your body. Staying seated is a great way to be gentle with yourself, especially if you have issues with your knees. So go ahead, and when you're ready, you can come back towards center. If you're on your hands and knees, go ahead and walk your hands forward slightly and walk your knees back. We're just going to take some rolling cat-cows here. So we're going to inhale and then exhale, bring your hips back towards your feet here. Letting the head come towards the mat or the ground. It does not need to touch. You can also bring a block or a blanket underneath your forehead. Inhale as you come forward, arching the back. Exhale, rounding everything in. Coming back to child's pose, balasana. Inhaling, coming forward. Exhaling, coming back. If your hips are tight, stop where you feel an intense tightness here. Don't push yourself too far. We just want to gently and slowly open the body. And the more we allow those gentle movements, the more we allow our body to open up naturally than trying to sit deeply into a stretch right away and maybe even hurting our muscles. So that's what I mean when I say meet yourself where you are. If you're in a chair, if you have a table in front of you, you can come forward and lean onto the table and then back and round. So that's another great way to bring the practice in your own body. So when you're ready, take your last few rolling cat-cows here. And then come back towards center. We're going to swing our feet out to the side and come back sitting if you're not there already. And cross your legs. Make yourself comfortable again. Find a comfortable seat here. We're going to inhale our arms up above the head. And we'll take a gentle twist towards the right. The left hand comes to the right knee and the right arm comes behind. You can turn your gaze over your right shoulder if that feels good, or you can keep your head more forward. Meet yourself where you are. Breathe deeply into the low belly here. Coming into your posture, into your pose. If you find your mind wandering, come back to your breath. Keeping your left hand where it is on your right knee, go ahead and turn your torso gently back towards center. You bring your right arm up and over, maybe leaning gently towards the left. So we're sort of crisscrossed here. Breathe in here, take a deep inhale, and then exhale, bring that right arm to that left knee. And we're gonna roll in here. Just roll down gently, feeling the shoulders open. Take an inhale here and then an exhale. Inhale, open the arms wide open. Arch the back gently. And exhale, hands to heart center. We'll take it to the other side. Inhale, arms up above the head. We'll twist towards the left this time. So right hand comes to left knee, left hand behind. Take a gentle twist here. Come to your breath. Choose a spot for your eyes to land on. Mindfully think about pulling your breath deeper here. Sometimes when our body is twisted and our internal organs are twisted, our lungs are twisted, We tend to hold our breath sometimes. So mindfully think about pulling it down into your rib cage, into your low belly. Settle into this pose for a few moments. Take 2 more inhales and exhales here. When you feel ready, leave your right hand where it is on your left knee. Move your torso back towards center and bring your left arm up and over, gently leaning towards the right. Roll that right shoulder down, roll that left shoulder down, keeping the head and the spine long. Take 1 inhale here, and then exhale. We'll bring our left hand to our right knee, so we're crisscrossing our arms here, and we're going to round the chin towards the chest and the spine forward. Take an inhale here, exhale here. Inhale, we'll open our arms out wide, arching the chest just slightly. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Keeping your hands there, go ahead and close down your eyes. Check in with yourself. How do you feel? You can go ahead and release your hands to your knees if that feels good. And just notice. When you feel ready, you can slowly flutter your eyes open and bring your hands to heart center. So I invite you, as you begin to explore your practice more with me, to just check in with yourself when you can and remind yourself that yoga is for everybody. The physical postures are meant to be adapted to each and every one of our bodies. And just like we're each unique, our poses will also be unique. So remind yourself of that as best you can. And I'm here to remind you as well. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. May you be well.